Hello everyone, welcome to my review of the Strikedown Bowen Designs Mighty Thor statue. It's an awesome one today. So I guess before we proceed, let's go back to the beginning, to the unboxing, and I want to show you what it's like. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so we've got the open box. This is what it looks like. The body's in one side, you get the base, the lightning bolt, Thor's head, um, the arm with the hammer, and then on top of the other piece of styrofoam you have the cape that's separated. And then here, this is what the color box looks like. The front, it's the Strikedown Thor or version. And we go to the side, it tells you who sculpted this. Of course it's Randy Bowen. And then let's see the front, the other side. And then one thing that it's kind of nice now with Bowen designed is, at least with this one, it comes with a brown shipper box, like what Sideshow does. I think this is the only second piece from Bowen Designs that I've gotten the brown shipper box for the individual statue. The other one is the spinning hammer Thor. So that's nice to have. Just in case you want to sell it in the future, you can actually put it back in the brown shipper box and ship it. You don't have to find new ones. Okay, so let's get back to the statue. Okay, so here we have the base with nothing attached. So we'll do a quick spin. It's a long base. It's not very heavy. These 7th scales, 6th scale, or 1/8 scale, depending on what which one it is. So that's what you have. Okay, so now we're going to put the Mighty Thor on. Okay, so that's what it looks like. When the body's in, this is where you're going to have a peg right there. So it took me a little bit of time to jam it in there. Okay, and then when we go to the front, you can see where his hand is going to be attached right there. Bowen started using magnets, so that's like Sideshow. So that makes sense. Okay, so here we go, and then just to show you the top, the head's going to be a magnet right there, and then over here we have a peg and a magnet for the cape. Okay, so okay, with everything in, this is what the Mighty Thor looks like. This is the Strikedown version. So let's do a quick spin around, and then let's see. It's quite a nice sculpt. Randy Roman does the best Thor statues. So he looks like he's just transformed from Dr. Blake or whoever his avatar is into Thor. And you can see the lightning's done pretty well. The only thing I don't like about the lightning is that in the box there isn't any real instructions on which lightning goes where. So you just have to, I guess, make the decision on your own how you want the lightning to be displayed. So that's how I have it. I've looked at the art box just to try to match it up, but you can't really tell. And the overall scope is pretty nice. You get this lightning base. Me getting closer. Looks like he's just transforming into Thor. And you get plenty of detail for, I think it's more of a 1/8 scale. At least some of the earlier Thors on the box it says 1/8. So let's see. The back lacks a little bit of definition. It would be nicer if back here you have more latissimus action. The arms looks like they're a little bit out of scale with the rest of the body. And let's see, we have the hammer. Overall this piece is pretty good. Now I guess the only complaints that I would have is the way this piece is sculpted. You're gonna have to display it up high, like for example like this, so you can actually see the face. So we get a close look at the face. It's nicely sculpted, but he's looking down. So that's going to be hard to display the face, okay? So we zoom out. So if you want it like this angle, you're probably going to have to go maybe 6 feet or more, and then that's the angle. That's the money shot you want right there. Okay, so overall I'm pretty impressed with this piece. This would be probably my second favorite piece after the Spinning Hammer Thor. Then you have the flowing cape. Overall, I think on the box it says it's around 16 inches. So that's at the highest point, which is the cape. Okay, and then you got a nice flowing cape. I don't know in time the cape will sag, but it's difficult to say. So you can see the lightning. It's pretty good. The only other thing I would say it would have been nice is if Bowen Designs would have engraved the lettering in there on Thor's hammer. So this is a pretty unique piece. You just don't see this kind of sculpt from other companies. I don't know, maybe they don't want to take a chance, but that's the one thing that I like about Bowen Designs, is that they do take chances on different sculpting and characters. I know there's a Mojo that's coming out. You don't see that from any other company. You will probably never see anything like that from other companies. Okay, so that's what you want. And then the only other thing that I don't, I don't think this piece can be any better, but maybe. It's kind of awkward though. If you look at the way Thor has got his arm stretch out, it's unnatural. Like if you try to strike a hammer down, it would normally be your left arm, because your left leg is in, so your left arm should be out here. They've done an opposite of this, but I think Randy Bowen based this on one of the Buscema art, where this looks like it comes right out of the comic book. Okay, so I guess if he's going based on the source material, then this is as accurate as you're gonna get. And let me get you a zoom in. Let's see. I like this. I don't know if you can see it, but the crack here down there, that's really designed that way, so it's not a crack from the shipping. Okay. And then spin around. This is as detailed as you're gonna get with a 1/8 scale. The face, let's see, the facial expression is good, but like I said, on a 1/8 scale model, you're not gonna get anything like Sideshow's 1/4 scale. And I did not find any damages on this piece, so I'm very happy with that. Let's see, I like the arm definition. Well, like I said before, the arms is a little bit out of, I guess, scale. But then again, this could be an artistic adjustment where, he's got powerful arms that represents power or something. Okay, we've got detailed rock base. Really nice. So I guess we can now go to the scorecard. We'll start off, the first thing is, I would say, the sculpting. This piece is fantastic. Love the sculpting. I would say it's a 9.5. With the only caveat being that his right arm is standing out, and if you try to do this in real life, it's a little bit awkward. Normally if your right knee is up like that, then it would be your left arm that's extended. But then, like I said before, this is based on a comic book cover. So if he's going for the authenticity, then this is the sculpting forms you get. Okay, so I say this is around 9.5. Nice muscle definition. I can't really complain about this. The sculpting, it's done well. You get, you know, details in the hair. The only thing I would, I guess, recommend that I guess in future pieces is these thing, the back. You don't get a lot of any at all definition on the deltoids and the back. You can see it much better in real life, but on the video I'm sure, you know, you're missing out. And the paint's kind of flat, so that's what we got. Okay, and then I guess the next thing would be the art direction. I like it. Since this is based off a drawing or a cover for Thor, then this is as good as you're gonna get. There's not much interpretation for it, so yeah, I would give this based on the art direction. It's got to be a 10 because this is based off an actual comic book cover. I don't know which issue, so that's what we've got. And then the next thing we've got is the fit and finish, which comprise of painting like this. This is fully sculpted. Or if you have mixed media like cloth, it would be painting and fit and finish, like say the Batman PF. So I didn't find anything wrong with it. Of course, yeah, these are mass-produced, hand-painted statues. So you're looking at it's as good as you're gonna get. Now if you zoom in, you know, maybe that the paint overlap could be better, but unless you're doing it yourself, it's gonna be impossible. This is, like I said, a mass-produced statue. I didn't see any scratches or major paint overlap or anything like that. So that's good. Oh, and one other thing, you see the yellow? That's inside the boot. Right in there. I did not know that it's yellow on the inside. All of these years of reading Thor, never pay attention to that. So that's cool. So as you can see, it's not really perfect, but this is as good as you're going to get from the factory. So I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. With 10 being perfect. It isn't perfect, can't be, unless you have a professional doing it. Okay, and then the fourth category I would rank this, or grade this on, is source material. That's how good or how accurate it is based on the character Thor. And if you look at this, he's instantly recognized. There's no doubt that's Thor. There's no creative interpretation with this. Now in the comic book, you know, maybe when a different artist draws it, you could have slight variations, but this is Thor right here. There's no interpretation where, you know, he's got a red jersey or something like that, or red shirt. Okay? And then the last thing is, of course, the overall score. I would give this an easy 9.5 out of 10, just because it fulfilled what it set out to do. The arm, the only thing I have a problem with is the arm, a right arm coming out. But then again, you know what? This is based on a comic book cover. I think I've seen it on one of the forums. So if it's based on an art cover, then, you know, there's not much you can do. That's what it is. So overall, I would give this a 9.5 possibly. There's nothing really wrong with it. The only thing I don't like is I love the lightning, but there's no instructions or color-coded instructions on how to assemble it. So I guess Bowen Designs just leave it open for you to put in as you like. Okay, so I think overall that's pretty good. Some people might have problem with this piece because you really need to display it like up high like this. Okay, this is the angle and it looks awesome. But then if you display anything lower than eye level, you're probably not going to get a good detail look. So this piece needs to be up high in order for you to maximize the viewing angle. Okay, so that's my review of the Thor, and yeah, overall, very good piece. So I'll give you another spin around. That way you can see a nice definition. From Bowen Design. Okay, thank you for watching.